Alright folks, welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is June 3rd, 2023, and we're going to be playing the Daily Challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 154 days into our streak, starting at the beginning of the year, continuing as much as we can, ending wherever we do, and we're going to go ahead and jump into this. So obviously yesterday we had a pretty rough day, but before that we had two weeks in a row of pretty solid scores. This looks like it's going to be potentially an even worse day than yesterday based on everybody else's scores. So yesterday I think around 13K was the lowest of all the people that are on my friends list. So obviously we do have a couple of people that are probably moving up here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. Let's go. All right, so we are currently on a boat. We are on a boat. Where is this here? So kind of basically east. So this is on the, bear with me, this may be incorrect. I'm going to take a look. But we have a bit of stuff here on the kind of, it looks like a northeast coast of, northwest coast of the island. I assume this is an island. And we did decide the other day, probably 2 weeks ago, I think it was the last time I had a really poor score, but anytime we see water, we're going Christmas Island. Now, bear with me, because I know yesterday I went Christmas Island, other no water, but a Australian National Park car, and it was not. However, let me just take a look at this and see if this would make sense, because I think there is stuff here. I don't know what it looks like here, but it could be something like that. There's a little knob there. Let's see, that could be this knob right here, and then this would swoop in and come around. So I could be looking this direction into here. There's that knob, and that kind of swoops in and comes around. I don't know if this is correct. Let me just verify. So this is kind of due west to that point. So that would be kind of due west there. But would that mean, is it high school? I didn't know that. Is it not quite due west? It's kind of almost. I think this actually fits. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think this actually does fit. Let's see if. I'm not sure if there's. I don't know. We're going to go with it. Oh my God, I almost 5K'd it. I should have done a better guess there. Well, we currently are almost at a bronze medal right now. Not 100%. Let's see here. I have no idea what this says. I'm not 100% certain. But that may be a dash over an A. And this does look like it could be Baltics. Not. Looks like that could be language there as well. I'm not 100% sold on Baltics here, but I'd like to see some power poles. So red and white there, which I mean would make sense, but would make sense a lot of other places. I'm not 100% sold on Baltics, but if that's a with a actual dash over it, that would be Latvia. It's probably a pole right there, but I can't really tell. Latvia generally has like the little hooks on their poles. Is that some sort of an actual painting or something like that? Almost looks like some sort of a animal head right here. Is that weird? I don't know. Could be just something random, and bear with me. I've actually not had a lot of sleep, and was over at the old place working at. So I don't have any information here except for this language, and I believe this is an A with a line over it. I'm not real certain on the rest of the words. Like, so I'm going to hesitantly go Baltics here and hope that I'm seeing correct. It was actually Baltics. It was Latvia. It was Daugavpils. I'm actually just curious if it actually shows up. Just gonna move up here and see if. No, more dates, more dates. What? No. Ah, why? I can't tell. I think this is a picture here with like an animal face here, but uh, darn. Somehow they decided not to continue driving up this road. I guess they went down this way instead, which doesn't make any sense, but is this where our 2019 coverage went? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I won't be able to. I guess I won't be able to assuage my curiosity. Okay. We're on a beach. Fat dude. I can't really read what that says. I am not sure here. I am not certain here. So big, nice looking beach. I wonder if I can find some shark teeth down here. Nope, not seeing any. Let's see here. Looks like we do have a darker skinned person here as well as in front of us. But I'm not certain. Possibly Africa. This could be Christmas Island again. I honestly have no idea. So that's to the north. Kind of goes northeast, so possibly like this direction, coastal, possibly. Where would they have possibly African trekker? Is this African trekker? It's obviously not an African here, or at least not a dark-skinned African. These do look possibly like African huts. Is this Madagascar? Could be this coast here. Elsewhere. It's a little too far that way. Yep. It was Madagascar. We're apparently in the water here. Not actually too awful bad there. I should have. Apparently, this is. Well, there's the Avenue of the Boabs, which Baobabs. I did not think of this area initially. But yeah, if I had a few more seconds, I probably would have changed it from here, but I don't know that I would have gone up there. I wasn't even sure if it was Madagascar. We have had 3 really good rounds, though, so far. This is going to be Colombia, more than likely. We've got the cross piece here, the Colombian cross. Double yellow lines. Ipiales. I can't see what that says. Can't see this here, but this looks like it would be Spanish, perhaps. The Ipiales thing. Terrible pronunciation. The double yellow lines with this here would definitely indicate it's going to be Colombia. I'm not sure where in Colombia. We'll look and see if there's anything that looks like it says Ipiales. Doesn't really look too far north, in my opinion, but my opinion doesn't always mean much. I don't know if that word that's on that is actually a place name. We're going to definitely skim through here as quick as possible. Macedonia. That's weird. I did not realize that this is where Alexander the Great's from. But, I guess that makes sense for where North Macedonia is. This would be South Macedonia. Still not seeing anything. Like I said, it could be a river name. It could be a state name. It could be pretty much anything, honestly. It's a meta river. Just call it the is it Facebook River? Yeah, I'm not sure where this is. It's got to be somewhere in Colombia based on this Colombian cross here. We're just going to throw it in there. It's way down here. What is this? Does it? I can't see a river name anywhere. River's name. Looking for a river name. They don't really make things useful here. This river has to have a name at some point, I'm sure, and I don't know if that is the name of the river or not, but I don't see it as a place name. So 280 miles, not terrible, not great. Where is this? Looks like it could be nope. So we have a black car. I was gonna say this could be Mexico, but with the black car, it's obviously not gonna be Mexico. It's gonna be Argentina, based on the landscape. It's a little too dry for Uruguay and not mountainous enough for Peru. So this just has to be somewhere in Argentina. This could be somewhere near New Queen, Mendoza, possibly down in Chubet. I have no idea where. I'm going to guess in the New Queen area. It's not as dry as some places, but that is a rough one. That was way far south in Santa Cruz, the southern half of Santa Cruz. I didn't think it'd be that far south, but oh my god, we barely managed to break 20K. But the good thing is we did break it. So could have definitely been better. Could have been worse. So this here, I consider myself quite lucky on, because I was just trying to figure out, like, where would they have lots of, where, what place has African trekker, and Madagascar has lots of it. I don't think I've ever been on this trekker here before. I have been in this area here with the avenue of the baobabs, whatever, but that's not trekker right there. There's definitely some trekker in places around here and up in this area somewhere. I don't remember where exactly, but there's a lot of trekker in Madagascar. So that's the reason I went there, and got the correct coast based on where the water was. This here, I almost didn't go Christmas Island just because of yesterday, but we have had Christmas Island an inordinate amount of times during this daily challenge streak, and that's why even if it's jokingly, I say anytime I see water, we guess Christmas Island. Anytime we see that Australian national park car, we guess Christmas Island. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So obviously, yesterday it wasn't Christmas Island. It was somewhere over. Actually, it was up here, up in this area somewhere. I don't remember if it was north or south of Brisbane, but it was somewhere over this direction. Yeah, I don't remember where it was, to be honest with you. Doesn't really matter. But like I said, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't with this Christmas Island. Other options would be Cocos Island, as one of my viewers pointed out. They didn't think it was Christmas Island yesterday, so they went Cocos, which I could understand. But yeah, so Madagascar, pretty lucky guess. This here, like I said, I don't know if it's luck or just the fact that we've seen Christmas Island so many times. Now, I don't have the memory to remember what it looks like, but yeah, like I said, I just know we get it so often. This here, I honestly wasn't sure about. Like I said, the only place I'm aware of that has the straight line over the A's is Latvia, and that's what it kind of looked like. I wasn't 100% certain, but it was my best guess, and it did happen to be Latvia. Obviously, Colombia, we had the Colombian cross, but we were pretty far south. Um, didn't guess far enough south, so not a great score there. And obviously, I knew we were in. I consider anything south of Buenos Aires as southern Argentina, but then I forget that there's southern Argentina, like down here and down here. Um, I said sometimes you can tell like Yeshua area, like this is pretty distinct area, but over here, like I said, some like I couldn't tell the difference between Santa Cruz and Chubet and you know these two up here. So, but yeah, so we pretty far off on that one, but we still managed to get to 20K, so better than yesterday. Um, Better than I thought we would do, honestly. But again, like I said, that's just two. Um, I don't know if I would consider the Latvia one luck um, so much as, like I said, the language kind of made sense. I wasn't 100% certain what it said, but, somebody that's good linguistically could have guessed that. Um, the the first two ones, though, were the two island ones, Madagascar and Christmas Island. Those are really just luck. Based on knowledge of like Google coverage, and what we get in the daily challenge. But honestly, like even somebody that was very familiar with places would probably not be able to get those without knowing the Google stuff. Whereas somebody that is from like somebody that's familiar with Argentina could probably guess it based on the landscape and the sun position and everything like that. So I didn't even check the sun position, but generally the sun in the north would be um, but like I said, I honestly didn't check the sun position because once you see the black car, you kind of know where you're at. There's only a few options, um, but yeah, like I said, I would consider the Christmas Island one and the Madagascar one definitely luck. Um, the Argentina one, like I said, yeah, kind of luck, but like I said, I mean, um, if you know coverage, it does help. But like I said, not so much luck. Obviously, Colombia, like I said, if you know your Colombian crosses and stuff like that, and your road lines, should be able to get that. Um, and then, like I said, Latvia, the language, if you can actually see it, pretty well, you would give it away. But I said basically two lucky rounds of 4K plus, one almost 5K. So basically, that was half of my score on two lucky rounds. Basically, is all I was trying to say. But like I said, we did manage to break 20K. We did manage to get 155 days played and back to silver. Unfortunately, we're no longer averaging the gold that we had been for the last week or so because of this day and even this day, and the gold that dropped off over here. So, but we are hoping to manage to get some more gold recently, or like in the near future. But we'll see how it works. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a good day.